guys, welcome back to another movie review, and today we are reviewing It Ends With Us. Yes, It Ends With Us is a new Blake Lively movie directed by Justin Baldoni, who has directed Clouds on Disney and 5 Feet Apart, whatever they are. Never heard of them. So yeah, It Ends With Us, as I said, stars Blake Lively as well as Justin Baldoni. Now, I've never heard of Justin Baldoni before. There's people online that have heard of him. I've never heard of him, never seen him for my life. He hasn't really been in many films, but never heard of the guy. Blake Lively, however, is best known nowadays as Ryan Reynolds' wife. And I've got to say with Blake Lively, I don't know what it is, but I think she's one of the most, if not the most overrated actress ever. Like, is she even good? Like, has she even been in anything good? Or is she just known for being Ryan Reynolds' wife? Like, as an actress, she hasn't really set the world alight, has she? I think she was in, I think Chloe said she was in something like Gossip Girl or something back in the day. So maybe she's better known for TV, I guess. I'm not sure. Not gonna say that I know much about her, but I have watched The Shallows and I've done a review on the channel and I thought she was really good in that film. So, bit of a backtrack there in terms of what I'm saying, but Blake Lively stars in this as, what's her name? Lily Blossom Bloom. Lily Blossom Bloom. Yeah, that's her full name. Yeah. So she's massively into flowers. She loves flowers, all of this. And she's starting a flower shop. And in a nutshell, she gets in a relationship with this guy called Ryle, who is basically Justin Baldoni. And she meets him, she knows his, like, she's employed somebody accidentally, and then it turns out to be the guy's sister, and yeah, they kind of fall in love with each other and start a relationship, and then all things go pear-shaped in the sense of Ryle basically he's not really a dedicated husband that you'd want to bring home kind of vibes, you know. He's quite abusive, and that then triggers Lily to goes back to her childhood and her thoughts, because her mum and her dad were in the same situation. So growing up, she remembered her dad pushing her mum around, so to speak. So didn't really like set her world alight, of course. So Lily is reminded of that. We have a bit of a flashback moment, which is how they told the story, which I actually did enjoy that. They kind of went back and a younger version of Lily, who was played by Isabella Ferreira, was there. So we saw her like growing up, and she, you know, met this guy called Atlas, and they were like having a bit of a thing, and it was all about like really Lily's first love in a way. And you know, when Lily's with Ryle and they're in a bar, they actually run into Atlas. Like, he owns this bar, so it's like coincidence. You know, I haven't seen you for 20 odd years or whatever, and the spark is still there, kind of thing. So it's a traumatic story in a way. It also, you know, comes out in a little bit of a happier ending-ish, but as I say, it's one of those. Rating the movie though, I actually only gave it a 2-star. I think for me, I think the caliber of acting performances was very, very weak. And I did a review a couple of days ago called Find Me Falling, and I said about the caliber of actors that doesn't take the film forward. I think if the cast of this movie was better, I think for me personally, I think the movie is much better. The story is very good, but I think the casting and performance choices are really, really off-putting to me personally. It is a film that probably, I will say, is one of the busiest films I've ever seen in the cinema this year. 100%. It was chaotic in there. It was boiling, and it was, yeah, a Sunday evening was rammed. I've never ever seen it that busy. And I know there's something around like the Taylor Swift song that's in the trailer. Yeah, I've seen some TikTok trends about the film. You know, and the film will perform really, really well. But I just think what lets it off for me is the performances of the actors involved. I think it's missing something for me. The concept of the film, though, I think is a really good concept, based on a book and all of that. But similar to Gone Girl, like, I love the film Gone Girl, that's based on a book, but I think these two stories, especially this one, It Ends With Us, this would have been really good as a TV show. A 10-episode TV show. I think we would have got a lot more detail and a lot more depth in terms of Lily's character, you know? So there's some things that I will call out as being like decent films, and it was a decent story, so like being based on a book and having that, you know, novel to expand on was great. But I just think Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, Brandon Skilani, or whatever, he played Atlas. The actors weren't good enough, I don't think, to really showcase the roles. And I think if, you know, it was a TV show maybe with these actors, it might have been better because they would have had more scenes and stuff to actually expand on the actual plots in hand. So I gave it a 2-star. Unfortunate for me, a bit of a miss, and I wouldn't watch her again, kind of thing. I've seen it now, but yeah, I think that's what it is. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on like the film. Did you watch it? Have you seen it? And let me know, did your girlfriend drag you? I mean, I dragged my girlfriend, but yeah. But let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.